Welcome back, Tater Tots, to the channel for another new episode of our Solar System Legacy Challenge, episode 9. So if you guys missed the last episode, Evan and Jamie officially tied the knot. They got married, and so Evan has now moved out with Jamie and all of her kids, and they still live here in Evergreen Harbor, but they moved out of the apartment and they actually got a house because, Evan is making pretty good money with being in the military and whatnot. So yeah, they have moved and they are over near kind of where that one community lot is, with all the plants that Eli went to before. But yeah, so we have moved him into Evan's room because it was just a little bit bigger. And so here is all of his stuff. So now they should be able to woohoo in the bed because it's not against the wall. And then we've cleared out this room for the soon-to-be little bundle of joy. And Mariah has woken up this morning to make her boo some eggs and toast. She is feeling pumped and ready, and oh, he is feeling so flirty. And let's see, he is wanting to catch a fish and weed a plant. I don't know why I have that saved. And then she has been wanting to ask Eli about his day, which I thought was absolutely precious. So let's see, let's ask him about his day, which obviously shouldn't be too much because he just woke up. They had a late night and she's made it to cooking level 2, which is great. And he is feeling so flirty. She's loving being with him. And oh, she's wanting to eat food, which she's about to do, become focused. And he was wanting to weed a plant, that's right. But he says, I hear you. He's being a feeler. And what is this? Is he embarrassed about something? Oh, his bad breath. We'll have to make sure he brushes his teeth. Eli is coming over here so that he can ask her about the baby's due date, and he does want to feel the belly. He's like, how are things going? Are you feeling all right? She's like, well, lately I've been feeling a lot better. She's like, you can feel it if you want. He's like, really? Can I? Oh, Mariah, I can't believe this is going to be our child. I wonder if it's a boy or a girl. She's like, I don't know, but regardless, it's going to be a mix of both of us, so I hope we're ready for it. And so Eli, I feel like he's excited at the prospect of being a father, but at the same time, he has so much doubt about if he would be a good one because he looks at his own father and feels like he's never had a very good example of a father figure in his life, and that's something he really struggles with. And I guess we should probably pay our bills so that, we don't get our power turned off. These two are just having a good afternoon, spending time one-on-one together before Eli has to head off to work. Not her, him. So he has work in about 4 hours, and so hopefully he'll have a good day at work. We're not quite sure because I feel like he's been feeling a bit doubtful. He is having a fear of being recognized for his work. Like, he's having a huge fear of failure. The truth can set you free. Maybe Eli does good work, but there are ways to prove it. Asking for a performance review or showing off his work will prove that he is capable. So I feel like he has a little bit of anxiety of asking for that, but he does want to be recognized. So I don't know, guys. We're gonna have to just see how things really go for him because he's questioning, once again, a lot of things with his career. Evan is headed off to work, and look how cute this is. Mariah's just in here whistling and watering Eli's plant. She's like, gotta make sure my boo's plants are all taken care of. I know they mean so much to him. And she's also feeling, I think, extra caring and nurturing because of having a baby inside her little belly, which is super cute. And she should be, I believe, 3rd trimester of pregnancy. Okay, things are getting a little unpleasant by now. The constant need to be, for one thing, the weight of the baby pulling on one's back. Yeah, that's I feel that so much, but I wanted to read the rest of this. Not to mention, none of her normal clothes can be worn right now without getting stretched out by that baby bump. Well, it's almost over, and Mariah is more than prepared to give birth to her child. I sure hope so, honey, because it's common whether you like it or not. I don't like it. You don't like what? Doesn't like how the conversation went. Something must have gone wrong with Eli. She's having back pain from the baby pulling. She feels like a fool. She's having anxiety. This poor girl. Eli's got something going on. Catering conundrum. Bored at work, Eli is killing time by browsing the internet when the business phone starts to ring. The caller breathlessly explains that there's a celebrity gala taking place this evening, but the master chef booked to cater the event has fallen ill, and they need an immediate replacement. Eli's employer is the right company to handle this job, but he suddenly finds himself daydreaming of rubbing elbows with A-listers. Will Eli skip out of work early and cater the event all by himself, or will he book the event through his employer? So if we cater the event by himself, He'll gain fame, money, and befriend a celebrity. But if we book the event through his employer, his life will remain unchanged. Okay, I need to think about this for Eli's personality. So, once again, he's been questioning his career. He's not quite sure about things, but he wants to be recognized. So he wouldn't know that he would be fired. So he feels like he would just go through with it and he would try to cater it by himself. And here we go, guys. Let's pause it. Notable newcomer. So he has started down the path of stardom, but okay, he made $48. Fired. Bad news. Eli was fired from his job at Make a Dish. And so Eli has learned that Daisy is a seasoned thespian at Plum Bob Pictures crew. So we met Daisy, who is an A-lister, I guess. Mise in place. I'm sure my husband could pronounce that since he speaks French. But there Eli was, walking the red carpet at the annual Starlight Accolades Award. As he strode towards the event's kitchen, the cameras were loving him and his fabulous toque. Toque? Is that what that says? Okay. Unfortunately, his boss, who took the day off specifically to watch the awards, was not pleased to see Eli stroll across the TV screen. Moments later, Eli found himself fired from his job at Make a Dish. But it's hard to get hung up on that when Eli is one step closer to becoming a celebrity chef. Eli has become friends with celebrity Daisy Carrasco. So let's take a look at this Daisy Carrasco. Oh, I'm on Mariah. Here we go, Daisy. Let's take a look. So he thinks she's basic looking. Boy, she's a B-lister. And okay, she's a high school graduate as well. So, all right, maybe she could be a connection into something. But now Eli has been fired from his job. And so this is his second job that he has lost. So he's coming home. He wants to cry it out, even though he is feeling very confident right now for some reason. So we're going to have him come in here and check on Mariah just to see how she's doing and to let her know that things did not go the way that he expected today. And I believe that she was probably watching the award show too, and then she saw him and was like, what is going on? And she's like, it's okay, Eli. Everything is going to be totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Like, you're going to find another job and you're going to be a great provider for our child. So I know it. I have trust in you. And look, he's sweating because he's so nervous. He's stressing out now. He's like, how am I supposed to be a good father if I can't even provide? Like, my dad made so much money. Like, if my dad can do it, surely I can. I mean, I could always ask him for help, but Eli at the same time, though, inside, that's the last thing this boy wants to do because he just does not like his dad and doesn't get along with him. And to have to ask him for help or for money is just an absolute no-no to him. So we're going to have to try to find something else. So he's trying to talk with Mariah to figure out what kind of a career might be good for him. So I'm thinking what we might do is perhaps we'll go out with Mariah somewhere just to get some fresh air. Both Eli and Mariah have arrived at the restaurant that is here in Evergreen Harbor, and he is over here just studying some plants and researching a few of them while he waits for Mariah to go to the bathroom because, guys, third trimester is no joke. The amount of times that you have to pee, like, if I can be honest, like, I swear it was like every 15 minutes I had to go, and I was like, how is this even possible? But it happens. But here he is just trying to get as much information as he can. And oh, he wants to go on a vacation to Granite Falls, which could actually be a great idea because of all the wildlife and being outdoors and the plants and whatnot. So we'll have to definitely consider that option. And so, Mariah, girl, where are you going? Are you okay? She's gonna go sit down probably because her feet are just killing her. But we'll have them come over here. She's gonna go ahead and request a table because she can't wait on her boo this whole time. Like, she's like, I am starving. The baby needs food now. And oh my gosh, hold on a second. I love her purple hair. Like, I have always wanted to dye my hair like full on purple, but I never did. I just did like that purple kind of an ombre where I kept my brown up top and then it faded into a purple. So it looks like our table has been selected, and look at this beautiful room that we get to sit in. Oh, I love this. This aesthetic is amazing and so green, and you can tell Eli is feeling the vibe of this place with his boo. All right, so we have our menu here. So let's see. Our girl is pregnant, so she probably shouldn't have any kind of like coffee or anything with caffeine. So maybe we'll just get her a calming chamomile. Like, that's just a tea thing, right? So I'm just gonna do that for her. And for him, I don't think he would get pitch black tea. I think we're just gonna get him a lemon honey ginger detox tea, something fancy sounding. And okay, for appetizers, a butternut squash soup is the chef's choice. Cucumber slices. So let's see. For him, I think we could get, let's see, I think he's gonna try this honeycomb garden vegetable cup. He's wanting to explore some more of the plants, and I think she's just gonna get herself a pumpkin stew, something warm to sit on the belly and just make things feel a little bit better. So we're gonna go ahead and order that, and I guess we'll see if it takes, like 3 days to get our food basically, because for real, that's about how long it seems to take. So while they are waiting, I want to check out some of the things right around here. Look how cute this is. These must be like little debug plants or something, but they are precious. It looks like little pieces of lettuce. And thank you. We'll bring your order out when it's ready. And look, our chef is just out here. Quinn, get in there and start cooking, girl. Like, you can't just be sitting around doing things like that. And so it looks like we've got some familiar faces, I think, that were here when Jamie and Evan came. But there is Jace and Kellen, Solomon, so a lot of Sigworths. But seriously, I just can't get over how beautiful and green this lot is. And oh, it is very, very hazy looking tonight. So looking at Mariah's info here about Eli, she does think he is attractive, but look, it does say soulmates, 2 Sims, 1 heart. And so I feel like that is probably a part of why they were, okay, I guess, with having a child together, is because they feel so strongly about one another, because yeah, he feels the same in that aspect too. And so, but at the same time, once again, he's just not sure. He's just so uncertain with him having this paranoia constantly eating away at him. That's just making him question everything. He's like, will I be a good dad? Will I be a good, partner for her? And am I going to be able to provide? Like, I just don't know. Like, do I have it in me? And so he is just full of so much self-doubt, which, it just hurts my heart. But let's take a look at his food here. Oh, okay, we got this little weird pumpkin plant thing. Oh, there's her pumpkin stew. But this was, what was it again? Honeycomb garden vegetable cups. I mean, it is cute the way it's set up. But all right, well, we will let these two continue to eat, and they are just going to keep on discussing about what his options for a career are. And, she's just like, well, you seem to be interested in, finding out things about your dad and whatnot. So have you ever thought about, I don't know, like doing police or detective work, like where you could try to find clues to mysteries and crimes and things? I mean, maybe you can find out more about your mom that way. And Eli is like, Mariah, I've never thought about that much. Like, that's a great idea. I think I'll actually go for it. Look at this guy, like he is straight eyeing her. But he's also cleaning up her plates, which is super nice of him. Oh, just kidding. He glitched and now it's down here. But I think he also was slightly interested in her. He was like, she's got a fertile womb. I'm just kidding. That's so creepy. Also, can I just say, Eli has this very interesting, I'm still thinking about what happened from a recent woohoo. So these two did something different and he was for it. He also has a moodlet for jobless. What will Eli do without a job? His job was his life, which I feel like is not true. And detoxifying cup. Hints of lemon with soothing honey are the best cure to a long day. So that little lemon ginger tea is definitely helping him to relax from all the stress with work. These two got back from the restaurant, and poor Mariah is having a very rough night. She came in here to use the bathroom, and then when she touched it, the toilet broke, and then Eli tried to hurry and fix it for her, and then she ended up peeing herself, which you can see she's a mess and stinky, and collapsed from exhaustion. So this poor girl is just not having a good one. And so Eli is going to go to bed. She is up. She can Let's see if we can get her to take a shower real quick, because nobody wants to go to bed smelling like poop or pee or whatever your business was. So we'll just have her shower and then head straight to bed. It is Tuesday morning and Eli has woken up ready to try and get himself a new job. And so, oh look, Evan, you want to come cloud gaze at the GeekCon Observatory? I hear it really lifts the spirits. He must know his brother has been feeling quite sad from getting fired from his job. So, oh man, it went away too fast. I thought about doing it, but Mariah might be having her baby at any minute, so I thought it'd be better if we did this. But he is going to join the detective career, just like Mariah suggested. And I know that this is a career where you do leave the house and go with them, which I've never done the detective career. I've actually never really done any of these where you actually leave the house, so I'm pretty excited to try it. So detective, do you want to be the type of cop who's never really off duty? If so, this job's for you, and we've got the rewards to support that unhealthy lifestyle. Unlock outfits like your police uniform to wear as pajamas. Teach your teen a valuable lesson from that C+ by dressing them in prisoner coveralls and transforming their bedroom into a virtual jail cell complete with prison bar walls and a decorative security camera. As a bonus, you can keep an eye on them with your very own one-way mirror. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So, okay, so he is now an officer at the police station and he starts work tomorrow at 8 a.m. And look who's here, it's Uncle Victor. We can go ahead and invite him in. He must have heard the news that his nephew is expecting, and so he came over to check it out. He's like, hello, Eli, how are things going? Tell me everything. I want to know about you and this baby and Mariah. And she's like, this is my cue to leave. But he is so curious. He's like, are you feeling okay? Like, you gonna be able to handle this? He's like, I think I'll be fine, Uncle Victor, but thank you so much for checking on me. It does mean a lot. And he's like, is she feeling all right? If she needs any advice or anything about childbirth, she can talk to my wife. And what was his wife's name? Madison, I believe. But all right, looks like she is joining the conversation. They must be sharing pregnancy stories from his wife to her. Okay, everyone, it's happening. It says, that's it. The baby's getting born. So, ooh, she is in so much pain. And Victor's like, that is my cue to leave. Good luck, Eli. Have fun. And Eli's just over here trying to get a workout because he's freaking out. He's like, are you sure? Like, now is the time that you really need to go to the hospital? She's like, yes, Eli, we need to go. I don't feel very good. So we're going to have this girl go to the hospital. We have arrived at the hospital and oh my gosh, Eli is panicking. He's like, oh my gosh, Mariah, is everything gonna be okay? He's like, oh wait, never mind. No, I've got this. She's like, Eli, calm down, okay? And oh my gosh, look at this nurse. It is not Halloween. Not feeling this. She just dislikes easy listening music, sure. But look at this. He's being so creepy. It is not Halloween. Well, I guess it is fall. He's getting way too excited, way too early. But we need to check in at the front desk to get this going. And oh my gosh, is this our nurse? Like our doctor? Look, he too has this mouth from my Halloween CC, which is hilarious. Like, they must all be doing this as like a team. He's like, yes, Mariah Suzuki, you can check in and go to your room. I didn't install the realistic birth thing mod because I didn't want to do that with Mariah. I feel like I should save that for someone else. I don't know, I wanted to just do a regular one here since this LP does not like focus on her, if that makes sense. So, okay, here she comes. Oh, okay, our doctor does not have a creepy Halloween mouth. And oh my gosh, what is this name? Hawea Famoana? Something, I don't know. But okay, she has learned that a medical intern at T-Pose Medical. The joke. Okay, guys, here is our moment of truth. Is it a boy or a girl? Boy or girl? Boy or a girl? I can't wait. I want to know so bad. Oh my gosh, they like pulled out a heart, which is so stressful. This poor girl is so uncomfortable. So what's it gonna be? Come on, Doc, tell us. What's our next legacy gonna be? Or our next legacy, our next gen. Is our gen gonna be a boy or a girl? Okay. OMG, it's another boy. That means, guys, we've had 3 gens in a row to be boys. Because we had Vance for Gen 2, Eli for Gen 3, and now we're gonna have another boy for Gen 4. Man, this charm line has so many strong genes when it comes to boys. So, okay, well, we're gonna have this last name be Charm, like Eli. But the first name, okay, I have to double check what the next gen is, so I will be right back. I'm back, and the next gen is Mars. So I'm gonna do a boy name that starts with an M. And I thought between Mason and Maverick because I like those names. Maverick's like really different. Maybe he could go by like Mav for short, but I don't know. Part of me's just not feeling it, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with Mason and just do Mason Charm. So okay, here we go, guys. We have officially our baby boy, Mason Charm. OMG, we're gonna have to take him home with us. Eli, what are you doing? He's out here being like creeped out by this nurse. He's like, what are you guys doing? Like, it's not quite spooky day yet. And they're like, oh, we're just getting into the festivities early, you know, never can be too early, which, you know, for reals, because they've already got Christmas stuff out everywhere. And oh, but okay, she has reached parenting level 1. So fantastic. We are going to have to head back on home to get our little guy into the house. And look, why is she looking so sad, girl? Like, don't be so sad. You're okay. She's just exhausted. We just got back to the house and look who's over here waiting for us. Uncle Victor. He just could not wait. He wanted to be the first in the family to see the baby, apparently. Eli and Mariah are finally coming into the house now. Eli has started getting his parenting skill up, and Evan was talking to him about the birth of their child. He's like, how are things going with my future niece or nephew? And look at Eli. He came right in here to try to be a helpful dad because he knows Mariah is exhausted. She's coming in here to eat something, and this guy needs to, oh, can I come over? I miss you. Oh, look at him. Like, I'm not even telling him to do this, and he's coming right in to take care of his son, which is adorable. Look at them through the window. This is precious. I love it so much. And he automatically started feeding him. Like, oh my gosh, like he's trying really hard right now to be a good dad, and I love it. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here now that our little precious boy is sleeping. Mariah has officially had the baby, which started us off with our Gen 4 coming sooner than we thought. And I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. So if you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future episodes, and definitely hit that like button. It really does help my channel. And then also comment below, let me know what your guys' thoughts are, and especially with everything that's just been going on lately and with Eli switching careers and whatnot. And also don't forget to check out my other 2 series I just added, my star sign legacy as well as my high school years LP. So thank you once again, Tater Tots, and I will see you next time.